Hey, good afternoon. I'm Tre Tailor with another Coping with COVID segment, updates, information, and tips for us to deal with this new way of life with the Corona-19 virus. I'm Tre Tailor. And one of the big things that are stressing folks out is what to do with my hair. Can't go to the hair salon. You're looking all beat up. And so I wanted to bring on two ladies to talk about natural and relaxed hair. Samantha Clea is in Columbia, South Carolina. She is the owner operator of Sabriti Hair Salon and Products. Not only is she a hairstylist, my former hairstylist, I can't even say she's mine anymore because I've been rocking a head wrap for over 2 years, but I just lazy, basically. Let me just tell it what it is. It's just lazy. But Sam inboxes me and texts me all the time. What are you doing to your hair underneath there? And I'm getting some trims, not regular trims, but anyway. And she has an amazing product called Sabriti Products for Skin and Hair that we want to talk about later. And it is for your skin and hair. And like I said, I do want to talk about that later. And also, Taquetta Washington is with us. She has Golden Slay Salon. She was here in the Columbia, South Carolina area, but she's in the DMV now. And ladies, thank you so much for joining us on Coping with COVID.
I'm glad to be here.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so listen, this is an issue. I mean, it's particularly African American women. We spend the most than any other ethnicity on hair care products and going to the hair salon. So obviously, this is a sore spot for us right now. Folks really don't know what to do. Now, here's the thing. A lot of sisters know what to do with their hair. You know, they can twist it up or, relax it, color it, whatever. I mean, some sisters know, even though they do go to the salon. But there are sisters, and I'll say I'm one of those. And I was telling Taquetta before we went live that if Sam didn't wash my hair or shampoo, that's what it's called, shampoo. If Sam didn't shampoo my hair, it wasn't getting shampooed unless I got caught in the rain. I was just one of those basic, I don't want to do anything with it. I just want you to do something with it. And but I know I am not in the minority. A lot of women are. So Sam, let's start with you or either one of you. What should women be doing? Let's do some do's and don'ts, because I'm sure some don'ts are being done out here. And when you see your clients next month or whenever salons open back up, you're going to be saying, what in the world happened to you?
They know it.
Yeah. So Sam, for sisters with relaxed hair, tell me a do. What should they be doing every day, every week?
Definitely moisturizing.
Moisturizer. Okay.
Especially if you're dealing with new growth on, your hair is growing out. You want to basically moisturize your new growth, to keep it, hydrated so it won't pop against your relaxed hair.
Right. So that's probably one of the biggest problems that may happen during this time is women with relaxed hair, their hair is growing out. And then that's, what's it called? The line of what's it called? That
demarcation.
Thank you. The demarcation line. And that's the line between when your natural hair meets with your relaxed hair, and that's a very fragile point in a woman's hair. So what do you think? So do they part it, oil it all throughout your hair and then massage? Is that the process?
It depends on the texture, the density of the hair. Some people can put it on their fingertips and massage in. Now, if your hair is a coarser hair, you can do the parting. If you coarser, you're going to need more moisturizer than someone with lighter.
All right. So if you have softer hair, you can just, put a little something on and just massage it. But if your hair is coarser and you know what your hair is, then you need to part and put in. Yeah. Like you used to do on the front steps when your mama was doing your hair. Yeah, part and so what about for natural hair, Taquetta? What's the main do? What's one do?
Definitely, just as Samantha said, moisturizing. It is imperative to keep your hair hydrated. And one of the things, I don't have my spray bottle, but I keep my hair hydrated with a spray bottle. I just go through my twist because I haven't twist, which I highly recommend this protective style right now. just put some 2-strand twists in your hair until you can get back to your hairdresser. And I make sure I
Mm-hmm.
go through my hair with a spray bottle, and I'm getting my roots, and I'm just hydrating with just water. And I do also do coconut oil. Organic coconut
Oh,
oil is absolutely incredible for hydrating. And the Sabriti butter. I use the
right.
Sabriti butter right here for my daughter and for myself as well. So
Awesome. Well,
definitely hydrating the hair.
we're going to get into products in a minute, but yeah, the Sabriti. I'm glad you mentioned coconut oil and the Sabriti
Yes.
products. Samantha has the Sabriti products for skin and hair. What does another do for relaxed hair? Oh, before we get to that, so Taquetta, you said even with
Yes.
sisters with natural hair, they need to moisturize, but you don't have that demarcation line that you have with relaxed hair. But so why is that important for natural hair?
Well, honestly, it depends because it depends on where they are in their transition. Some will still have the line of
Mm,
demarcation. So it depends on where you are in your transition. But even if you are completely natural like I am, it is important because you do produce oil. All of us produce oil, even though, we feel like our scalp is extremely dry, but we do create the sebum at our scalp. But the issue is because of our hair is so coily, it has a
right.
very hard time traveling down that hair strand. So that's why it's extremely important to keep your hair hydrated. You want to make sure that every part of your hair is staying hydrated.
Great, great. I'm Tre Tailor. You're here on Coping with COVID. Samantha Clea with Sabriti Products and Hair Salon is with us. Also, Taquetta Washington from the DMV area. She's with Golden Slay Salon. And we're talking about what to do, do's and don'ts for your hair. Samantha, so what would be another do that women need to be aware of with their relaxed hair right now while they're not able to go to the hair salon?
Another thing, making sure you wrap your hair up or use some kind of satin cloth or
Gotcha.
pillowcase or something soft so the hair can be flow better with
Mm-hmm.
rayon or silk or something like that to keep the hair from frizzing up, also from splitting.
Okay, so wrap their hair at
Yes.
night
Hmm.
and then make sure they're using a silk or satin pillowcase
Hmm.
or silk or
Mm-hmm.
satin something over their hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing silk and satin pillowcases for years, and yes,
Mhm.
Sam, I do have on my silk, my silk a cap underneath my head wraps, and my edges are protected. So, because that's what she says to Quinn. So,
But it's true.
yeah, oh, it is. It is. I mean, that just makes sense. I mean, cloth,
Mm-hmm.
cotton is
Yes.
It's
it's
trying.
coarse. Yeah, it's coarse and it's
Mm-hmm.
dry. Yeah. So
Mhm.
would that be the same thing for natural hair, Taquetta?
Absolutely, it is the same, and it's even more important for natural, for if you have natural hair to use satin or silk because cotton absorbs all of the oil, moisture, and
Mhm.
things out of our hair. So it's already a struggle for us if we're natural. So because of our hair is more exposed, I think, and then it's just extremely important for us so that we keep our hair hydrated. It's the same, really.
Okay, all right. So Sam, so Taquetta, what would be another do for women with natural hair? So we talked
Do
about
shampoo, yes.
do shampoo.
Do shampoo your hair. Do shampoo your hair. I do have some clients who don't shampoo their hair, and so right now it is extremely important to shampoo your hair. Not only do you need to shampoo it, but you have to shampoo it a certain way, and you want to shampoo your hair in the shower. Make
Right.
sure you are allowing your hair strands to flow in the same direction. And that's to prevent it from being matted when you're finished. Because
Mhm.
I know all of us have that experience where you would put your hair forward in the sink.
Yes,
And
yes.
then, when you bring it back, it's kind of like all tangled and matted, and you just kind of want to go crazy. But no, you definitely need to shampoo your hair. And that's because you have to do it a certain way so that all the hair strands can flow in the same direction. And even with your daughter, or in my case, my daughter, I lay her back in the sink
Mhm.
and I shampoo
Mhm.
her hair backwards. So
Okay.
definitely shampoo your hair.
All right. So how do you do that? How do you get all of the strands to go in the same direction? asking
Leaning your
for a
head
friend
backwards.
because I'm not, I'm asking for a friend. whoever can answer that question, because I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna do that and not break my neck or choke myself out.
Go backwards.
Okay, so you
That's right.
saying
Just go backwards.
comb your hair backwards and then just do like that.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And you can do that in the shower. So you say in the shower is okay. You can
Absolutely.
shampoo your hair in the
It
shower. All right. So Sam,
Yes.
is that the same thing with like wash your hair, girl?
Yeah, because we don't want the hair to get tangled, because sometimes
That's
especially
right.
at home. Now, if you was at the salon, your stylist will pretty much know how to detangle your hair better.
That's right.
You doing your own hair. So the easiest part is to try to do less as possible, and that's just pulling the hair back. A lot of people want this circular motion and all that, but what's going to happen
Exactly.
is it's going to tangle. So
Right.
when you shampoo your hair, you want to kind of pull on the hair and make sure you do like more so inside the hair like this to get your scalp clean. Now on your hair, you just want to pull pull it through the shampoo through your hair. You know, doing like this.
Yeah.
When you do it like this, you able to take off your hair, you know, and then you go.
But Sam,
I don't want to ever do my hair again.
Right, and you're right. I think people, would probably do that. You know, just all over.
Yeah, because that's what they see it on TV. You know, and mostly it's Caucasian skin, but our hair can't take a whole lot of
pulling and tugging. Right.
You know, because our hair is already drying. So we want to really bring less tension to the hair.
Right. So you're saying massage it, but get down in there and massage down in the scalp, not your whole hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. This isn't the time to think you are a Caucasian or to Christy Brinkley or somebody like that. No. Stay off TV. That can't be you. That is not you. Or me.
Not, because...
Unless you're not getting those tangles.
Right.
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
Right.
It will mat. Oh my God.
Or know what to put in to get the tangles out.
Exactly.
Right. Other than a scissor. That's one way you can do it.
Some people do get straight and just start to cutting.
Yes.
It's true.
Yeah. You just be all jacked up. But anyway, all right. Sam, any more do's? Sam or Taquetta, any more do's that before we get to the don'ts?
I recommend, like, when you do wrap your hair at night or brush your hair, use something wide to comb, you know.
Okay.
Use the wig brush to do, you know, with my hair, relaxed hair. Now, even with you can tell us too about the natural hair as well. But with the relaxed hair, this help take out the tangles too if it's wet, and also it's easy to manipulate your scalp with. This cause blood. You know, we want more blood flow cause hair growth, you know, so stimulate that, keep the follicles moving. So these got like little round bud beads on them. Also, you want to check them now. Some of them, the little beads come off of it, and when they do come off, don't use them because they can damage your hair and cause your follicles.
Yes, that's right.
So always check your brushes, and basically, you know, make sure that it's working properly without having the buds on them.
Okay, so if we don't have that at the house, I guess we need to order one from Amazon.
Oh, those are good to try to have. These are good tools. Also the bristle brush instead of the plastic.
That's right.
Right. Okay. A bristle brush instead of a plastic brush. And what else did you have there, Sam? What kind of brush you said?
This is I call it a wig brush. It's a powder brush.
Okay, it's a wig brush, but it's a wide. It's wide. Just like it's a wide.
You have the little buds on them, little round buds or something on them.
Right.
Stimulate your scalp.
Right. Now, of course, we're talking, and I said to Sam and Taquetta before the interview, we want to talk to the lowest common denominator, people who really don't know. There are some women who know how to take care of their hair, but there are a lot of women who don't know what to do. They just don't even know A, B, C, D, E, F, T, R, E, meaning Trey. So I just want to make sure everybody knows what to do because we can't assume, because you guys have the knowledge. We can't assume that people know. Taquetta, what else? That your last do, your final do.
So just to kind of piggyback off of what Samantha was saying, use a wide tooth comb. You definitely want to do that, and use the paddle brush that is collapsible for natural hair, because you'll have less tugging, because it'll collapse when the tension is too high. So
Right.
you may want to use a padded brush if you are natural. I know for
Okay.
me, it's easier for me to use a collapsible padded brush for my clients who are natural.
Okay. All right. All right. So Samantha, Clea, and Taquetta Washington are here with us. We're talking about do's and don'ts of home hair care. Sam is here in Columbia, South Carolina. She's with a Sabrini salon, and she has hair and skin and nail products also. And Taquetta Washington is with Golden Sleigh in the DMV area. So, ladies, what are some don'ts? What do ladies with natural hair not need to do during this time at the house without access to the salon? This is not the time to experiment.
Okay, right. And so, here's a huge don't. Do not use lots of protein products on your hair. That is one thing. That's a major don't. That's a
Wow.
major
That's a good
don't.
one.
Because I hear lots of my clients, they talk about protein this, protein that, but you have to remember that life is all about balance. If you put too much protein, your hair can break off. It will break off. So you want to make sure that there is a balance between the protein and the moisture that you are putting in your hair. So my suggestion would be to do use a plastic cap to do a treatment in your hair, but don't over process your hair with too much protein.
That's interesting that you should say that, because I think, when we see all these great ingredients in products, we think, oh, the more I put on, the better. And
That's
Sam,
right.
you and Taquetta are saying not so much.
Well, a lot of times, like if we have issues with our hair, we go straight to protein.
Yeah.
And
That's
protein
right.
is like a keratin; it's a bone. That's
Hmm.
to tighten up your hair, to make it stronger, make it strength. More stronger to process against chemicals or just tension. Throughout your hair. So a lot of people, when they have problems, they all instead of consulting with us cosmetologists, they automatically say, I'm going, they see that it's not that the ingredients are good. They see that scripture, that
Yeah.
thing on the bottle that says repair hair.
That's
Yes. Yeah.
right.
And so now it's like, oh, I go and prepare it. But with
Yes.
keratin and protein and cholesterol and stuff like that, you have to have a lot of water pressure to get that out of your hair.
Oh,
And
wow.
sometimes you don't
I
need
agree.
as much protein as we think we do. We probably need a mixture like Taquetta. Say your name again.
Taquetta.
Taquetta.
Why don't you call her T? Can she call you
Can
T?
I call you T?
You could call me T. It's really funny. It's really funny that she doesn't have to say my name often. Although we're really, we're close, but she doesn't have to say my name. It's so funny.
Well, anyway, but a lot of people use that because they think their hair is damaged, and sometimes they just need extra moisture mixed with some protein. So you probably really do need to go to someone or ask some questions and see if that's what I really need, because once you start using keratin and cholesterol and all these things that supposed to strengthen your hair, you can also damage your hair as well, because it can even cause more damaging, because it's like a bone.
Yes.
So it can be even more drying to your hair to cause more damage.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So
Absolutely.
Yeah. Any other don'ts, Sam?
Don't do nothing.
I gotcha. Do something. Don't do nothing. I love that.
Do something to your hair. Comb it. Put moisturizer. And I always say, the end part of your hair is your oldest hair. So that's like I always explain to my clients that needs even the most moisture. Most people I notice when they put on their moisturizer on their hair, they pretty much forget their ends.
Right. They start from here, and
And when
that's true.
Up in here being so moisturized Down here, don't be moisturized. All in the back of the hair and around their edges is completely not moist. And really, your edges really need the most moisture
Right.
because of the fact we're tying our hair up. So whatever we tie our hair up, absorb the oils and stuff. So you need more moisture around your perimeter. Yeah. I think
that's good, Sam.
That's right.
Yeah, that just makes a lot of sense because you say, people forget about their edges, and then when they come to the salon, they're mad at you because you're cutting off the you're cutting off the ends.
And I do it all the time.
It's true.
Like, okay, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Okay,
right. You know, I got all this growth.
I'd rather have healthy hair than long hair.
Right.
That's right. It's true. Now that's very true. You have a lot of hair hoarders.
Yeah. I used to be one. I would put my hair. I used to be one.
Yes. Yeah.
I'd be mad with Sam for cutting my hair. Now I just like look, I'm on the floor trying to pick up my hair. What I'm gonna do with that?
Yeah, you have hair hoarders. It happens. So they're like, oh no. And I'm like, but it's no good to you anyway. Right. But that is, you definitely want to make sure you're not, you're hydrating your hair, especially the ends. It's true.
Okay. Anything else, Taquetta? Another don't? I love that Sam says don't do nothing. You got to do something. Just because you at the house and you've got to do something. Comb it, brush it,
moisturize
it. And we're going to get into what products to use. But what else, Taquetta, is a don't?
So a major don't, and so I recently did my daughter's blowout for Easter or Resurrection Sunday, as we call it, and
where'd y'all go? Just wondering, where'd y'all go to that backyard?
You know what? Our backyard.
Just wondering.
And so here's the thing, and so I was seeing blow ups kind of pop up all over my timeline, and that's great. Whatever I do obviously to inspire people. But here's the thing, don't assume that you have the same knowledge that a professional has, because you can damage your child's hair with too much heat. You definitely don't want to do that.
Yeah. So So you're saying don't do a blowout if you can't do one? Is that what you're basically saying? Yes, you are. You're saying don't do it if you can't do it. You're saying don't experiment by doing a blowout. Is that what you say? You can say it. I'll say it.
Okay.
I'll say you said
it. Please be careful.
Yeah, please be careful. There's a good.
Please be careful. Please be careful.
All right. So any other don'ts? Because I really want to talk about some products, because you guys are saying a lot about what people should do. I want to talk about some products, but any other don'ts for natural or relaxed hair? Should they not? What about this? Don't do any chemical services on your hair.
That's a good one. Yeah, I didn't think
that's a good one. That again, goes back to assuming that you kind of would have the same knowledge that we have.
Right.
You don't want to do that,
Right. Yeah. Because I got some color. I've got some color in my cabinet that I got on sale several months ago. And I'm just thinking maybe I'll just.
I have to say something about the if you, like you said, don't put chemicals or something on your hair or whatever at home. And the reason why I prefer you not to do that, because you're not using these chemicals on a regular basis. And so these chemicals, you buy a big bucket of relaxer, and it is just you, so you're not using it regularly. So these products do get old. So
it's true.
Do not be using these products chemicals, if you just got off the shelf. Sometimes shelf life, it's been on the shelf for a long time, and you're not even sure how long it's been on the shelf, and then you get it, and then you're gonna keep it in your closet for how long, and then you're gonna come back and try something old.
Right.
You might have a chemical reaction. It may be stronger than it's meant to be.
Yeah, I hear you.
I agree.
But I paid for it. It's I'm wasting my money. I know. I'm just kind of kidding. I'm just kind of kidding.
What they can do, kind of kidding, exactly. So I suggested, just reach out to someone, get some information, reach out to a professional. Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be a don't be afraid to call somebody.
Yeah.
Exactly. Don't be afraid to call someone. That's right.
Yeah.
I would be more comfortable in walking you through the steps or
Yeah.
giving you some knowledge than you, trying to do it yourself.
Right. And then if it messes up, you just add more to to your stress,
That's
to your
true.
stress
Hmm.
levels. Okay, so you guys talked a lot about what people should do. Let's talk about some products. So we've been on this quote unquote lockdown quarantine for just about a month now. So people may not have the products that they're used to utilizing at home anymore. So if they do, cool. If they don't, one, can you give us some ideas of what it may be, not a name of a product other than Sabrina, because I am a big proponent of Sabrina for several. I mean, we use it everywhere. I mean, I've got the 4-year-old that he'll anything happen. Oh, you gonna put Sabrina butter on that? Yes, whatever you got going on. Yes, we put that. But I use it for the babies, for her diaper rash, for we use it for everything. It's in their hair, their skin, if they do get a cut or anything. So I definitely want to talk a little bit about Sabrina butter, but what other types of products, what ingredients, I guess, should we be looking for both natural and relaxed hair?
Mm. As far as shampooing, if you're gonna do it at home, you want to have a cleansing shampoo. Um,
That's correct.
yeah, you want to strip off the residue that we have in our hair, what we put in our hair
Mm-hmm.
for a week or 2 weeks, and sometimes 3 weeks. I don't know how long people go that long, but anyway,
Mm.
you want to have a stripping shampoo that takes off the residue.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this shampoo may not fuzz up and isn't probably not meant to, have a foam. So
Mm-hmm.
you're just cleansing your hair, pulling it through, cleansing it. Now you want to go back to
Mm-hmm.
your second shampoo, which I feel like everybody should have a detangling shampoo, which is very
Mm-hmm.
easy, and it has
Mm-hmm.
a moisturizer in it. So you want to use
Wow.
something like that.
So you even
Yes.
think someone doing it at home should have those two kind of shampoos, a cleansing and a moisturizing / detangling shampoo.
Right.
Wow. Mm.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I can piggyback off of that as well. Even if you're natural, you definitely want to make sure you're clarifying your hair because when you're natural, you automatically assume that your hair is dry. So
Yeah.
you are piling oils and all
Yeah.
kinds of products on your hair. And especially if you want it to look curly, you're putting lots of product in your hair. So you want to make sure that you are clarifying the hair to get all of those products off of your hair strand and even off of your scalp as well.
Well, I know, and I'm dating myself. Back in the Jerry curl days, they would tell you the more product that you put on your hair, maybe not the better, but of course, it would give you more moisture, sometimes more curl or something, so you didn't wash your hair as often. But the same is not the case now. I'm assuming because you're saying people should wash their hair and get the product out, as you were saying, Taquetta and Sam.
Yeah, I recommend. I mean, if not every week, definitely every 2 weeks that you should be cleansing
Mm-hmm.
your hair.
Okay. Okay.
You want your scalp.
Yes,
You want your scalp to stay healthy. You
that's
don't
right.
want your scalp to get clogged up and where you stunt your growth or just
Mm-hmm.
stunning how your hair comes out, the health of your hair, how it comes out from your follicles. So you just really need to cleanse your scalp.
So
Yep.
you really could clog your, I guess, scalp pores, if, for lack of a better word, if because the product builds up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely. And that is one of the things that comes with as we progress in knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
So with anything, we're progressively moving forward. We're learning why things don't work, why they do work. And so that is one of the things that you should be implementing now as opposed to maybe back in your day.
So back in the day. So all right. So wash your hair. You shampoo your hair, a cleansing shampoo and a detangling shampoo. What other products? What other types of products do women need for relaxed and natural hair? Taquetta.
So I will show you one of my favorite products that I like to use. Of course, this is Sabrina butter, but I thought I had it right beside me. But coconut oil, y'all. Coconut oil is so good. And the reason why I love it is because it's very lightweight. It's not heavy on the hair at all. So I prefer coconut oil because of the benefits that is in the coconut oil with the amino
Okay.
acids and things like that. So coconut oil is something that you can go to your local grocery store and get some organic coconut oil, and it will be an amazing moisturizer for your hair. Great product, a must
Great.
have.
Great. Coconut oil. Do you think coconut oil is good for relaxed hair too, Sam?
Um, to me, for relaxed hair, because our hair is more relaxed and not as to its natural, so it's not as thick. So to me, coconut oil does it doesn't
It's too
absorb.
heavy.
It doesn't. No, not that it's too heavy. It doesn't really absorb inside your hair.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. But for
Okay.
natural hair, I do suggest that relaxed hair, not too much.
All right. And then Taquetta, you can and so what if not coconut oil? What what if not coconut oil, Sam?
A moisturizer or a regular oil, a light oil. You don't even have to have it heavy. You can just a couple drops, a couple drops, and that's it. Not, it depends on the density of your hair too. Like my hair probably take one drop because it's really soft. So, just kind of measure it out how much you need daily. I always say it every other day or sometimes daily, depends on if you sweat at night or whatever. If you're sweating, you definitely need to use something to absorb into your cuticles. While you're sweating at night, that means your cuticles your body is heating up, so that means your cuticles are opening up.
Oh, really? Okay, so that's a good sign.
Yeah. Well, if you
that you're having night sweats, either that or menopause.
No, if you
choose which one you like.
It's a good thing that your body is heating up, but
yeah.
If you just want to keep some moisturizer or some kind of oil on your hair, because when you open up because of your body, they're going to cause your hair, the cuticles in your hair to open up, and you want some kind of nourishment to seal in instead of just the salt.
That's right. Exactly.
Yeah. So Sam, we talked about your products, Sabriti products for skin and hair. Tell us a little bit about your product. What is it? What is it comprised of?
It has a lot of natural ingredients. It's like 16 ingredients in it. Mainly, shea butter is the main ingredient in it, but it's 16 other ingredients, dry oils, dry carrier oils that is in it. That's why the hair is not like weighted down when you put it on or you use oil in your skin, because it's a lot of dry oils in it as well. So and these carrier oils and shea butter come together. It just causes like a chemical reaction that's pretty much heal anything that you're going through with your hair or your skin. You can also add the Sabriti butter with your conditioners to take it up another notch.
Right. But you have the Sabriti butter. And again, as you say, I say it's for hair, skin. It is a great healer. If you have a bruise or a cut or a scrape or anything like that, it's good for eczema. Obviously dry skin. It helps to bring your hair back. I know that guys that have had razor bumps, they use it for that also, Sam.
Yeah.
And again, I use it for the baby's diaper rash. so it's really, really, really a great product. And Sam, I know that it's also good with everyone washing their hands so much. A lot of people are experiencing really dry hands. So Sabriti is really good for that too, right?
Well, I don't use hand sanitizer. I just use Sabriti butter because it's antibacterial, antifungal. So it kills off the germs in your, wherever your body is, whatever is on your body, it kind of kills it off.
Right. So Sam, Michelle Kears, thank you for joining us. She wants to know where they can order your products. Can you give them the website?
It's www.sabriti.com, and it has some local stores here in Columbia, and it's another one that's
They're all closed, Sam. Just give them the website.
Oh yeah, www.sabrina.com.
Everything's closed. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they are.
Now, it's okay.
The urban stores are still open.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah,
So
they're essential.
Okay. The herbal stores?
Yeah, like the healing stores that.
Okay. Solomon's Temple, is that one of them?
They are open.
Okay. And they sell, Solomon's Temple sells Sabrina products.
Mm-hmm.
Now, so if people want to try the products, and not only is it the butter, you have a lotion, you have a lip balm, you have what are the drops called for thinning hair? Beard serum, because it's really good for guys. And and the conditioner. You have the conditioner.
No, I make that for my clients. I don't.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that, girl. I have the conditioner.
I just make it for my clients. I haven't made it.
Okay. Y'all can't get this. I have the conditioner, and I would say I have the conditioner. So, and I use the conditioner with the Sabrina butter. And I put a little African healing oil in it too, and just to kind of give it a little looser consistency. And again, I put that everywhere in the kids' hair, everywhere. So that's good. So spell the website again. SABRDE, right?
SABRDE.com.
Yeah. SABRDE.com. And I highly recommend it. So Samantha, Taquetta, anything else you can share with us? Yes, I will pin the website, Michelle. Anything else you can share with us? Those of us, again, that's all of us at home, dealing with what's going on now and the added stress. And women, I'm just being honest, women often have stress about their hair. And even though we're not going anywhere, we still want to look good. Taquetta, I love the fact that you said, do something with it. Do your hair, get up and do something. That makes you feel good.
True.
Yeah, make you feel better.
I did say that before we got started, but Samantha did mention that. She said, don't do anything,
Yeah, don't
sure
not do anything, right?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so, and that's true. And so something that is very practical for you to do is, if you don't have clarifying shampoo, add some apple cider vinegar to your shampoo.
Yeah.
And also, just as Samantha mentioned, her Sabrina butter is antibacterial and antifungal. Same thing with coconut oil. So you, if you have like itchy scalp, those are definitely things that you want to use on your scalp as well.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that, because I wanted to ask, in wrapping up the conversation, is there anything in the home now that we can use? You mentioned apple cider vinegar, which is great to drink also. But is there anything else we may have at the house that could be used on our hair?
As far as that conditioner, it needs to make that mayonnaise conditioner with
that's true.
That gives you some kind of moisture with some protein too.
Yeah.
Also, if you got lotion, you can lotion. We always like to have so many different products. We really don't need a whole lot of different products. A lot of
I agree.
These products, whatever can touch your hair, touch your skin, almost can touch your hair as well.
Really?
Can touch your hair. That's right. I agree.
Just that, some companies want you to spend a whole lot of money, so you start buying this and buying that.
Right.
Touch my skin, to touch my hair. Basically. So those like lotion can go on your hair. Stuff like that. So if you want to mix lotion with, if you want to get some Sabrina butter and make a conditioner, you can do that. If you want to moisturize your hair, you can't get any, use a dab of lotion and brush through your hair.
Really? That's interesting.
It's that easy.
It's
the same thing with natural hair.
Until you can get into the salon or whatever, use those things to keep your hair moisturized and conditioned.
Right.
It's a little coarser and you relax. You got to put more to your scalp. I'm having problems with people not understanding that. They'll see the top of their hair silkier, but the underneath their hair is really dry and coarse, and then when they get back, it's popping. And they have to end up cutting it. So really, moisturize. Get in there every day, moisturize. That's all.
That's true. I agree.
Is that what you would say that too? Just
moisturize your hair
with something.
Yes. Very much
So,
so. I
okay,
agree.
so I'm gonna go all the way left. So does that mean I can do some Crisco or some sunflower seed oil, or because if we're talking about
You know,
oils,
Oh,
we
olive
probably have
oil.
that.
Olive
Yeah.
oil. You
yeah,
can add
exactly.
a lot.
Olive
Olive
oil.
oil.
Yes. Olive
Okay.
oil.
Yeah.
Yes,
All right.
absolutely.
Yeah, because I'm
And
saying
then
that's
yeah,
probably what we have in the kitchen. We've got some oil because folks is frying some chicken and stuff. So
But see that, and I'm glad you said that. I am glad you said that because think about that. What does it do? It's frying. So like I know for me, a lot of my clients, they think that they can use certain oils because if you look at the product, it says soybean oil and all these different kind of oils.
right.
But when you're doing a blowout or something like that, it's gonna fry your hair.
yeah.
So you got to make sure that
Hmm.
what you're using is not gonna damage your hair. So
That's
Right.
again, if you have any questions, reach out to
Wow.
someone.
That's so interesting. Yeah. So do you
a good
guys
one. I
that's
wouldn't
a
even
good
got
yeah.
that.
So do you guys still are you a proponent of pressing your hair? Like, some people may still have a straightening comb. I do.
I think that if you gotta see the temperature is the thing that
Yeah.
really can damage your
Right.
hair. So
Right.
you
Yeah.
gotta be really careful with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
back in the day, they put a lot of pressing oil and stuff in our hair. Today, we don't want to put all that in our hair.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you're gonna press your hair at home,
Mm-hmm.
you might not put the right ingredient in there to get.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I press
I
my hair
totally agree.
every day, so I use very little products because I condition my hair a lot too. So
Mm-hmm.
keeping the moisture inside your hair, help you to use less products. But if you're gonna like straighten your hair out, I'd rather you come around oily than have your hair.
Right. Right. Oil is better than dry
Yeah,
when it comes to hair.
I always like to do the example. Like if you frying chicken and you don't put no grease in the oil in the pan, and you just put the chicken in there,
Yeah,
what's gonna happen?
it's true.
So a lot
It's
of people want
true.
to put less on their hair, and sometimes
Right.
your hair need more, and so you frying it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It's all about balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything we're talking about. It's balance. It's all about balance.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So, Samantha, give us your website again, and then Taquetta, if people want more information about you or just want to call for a consultation, because I'm so
Absolutely.
glad that you guys said call either one of you or call your hairstylist
Yeah.
and ask
Mm-hmm.
some questions.
Yeah.
So, Sam, give your website again, and then Taquetta, you do, please.
Okay, my
Sure.
website is www.sabrede.com, and that's spelled SABRDE. And my number is there if you need to text me. It's on my website as well. That's pretty it. Also, I want to talk about conditioning your hair.
Okay.
Real quick.
Yes.
Okay. When you condition your hair, I know some people don't even have the hair dryer and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah.
So you can get your hair. You definitely need some plastic. I don't know.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I was thinking about this earlier today. Now, the garbage bag is a different type of plastic, so it might take even more heat. Like if you
Okay.
the not garbage bag, but the
the bags, the grocery store bags. So we have a
Grocery
million of them. Yeah.
that's a different type of plastic, so it might take a little longer for the heat to get through.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can find some saran wrap or something like that to cover your hair, that if you don't have a hooded dryer, you can wet this towel.
Mm-hmm.
Wet the towel.
That's true.
Microwave, to get some heat, and just sit it on top of your head, or wrap it around your head some kind of way,
So do we wrap that around our head with the plastic bag on top?
With the bag on top.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But only thing is, you probably have to do it several times because it takes 20 minutes to 30 minutes before your cuticles actually open up.
Okay.
So for it to receive the conditioner, unless you got very expensive conditioner and the molecules are small, then you can just put it on and go, and rinse out. But most of the time, we're not spending that kind of money on conditioners. So we're going to have some heat to, open it up. So that's something I want to say too.
That's true. You're right. And also, you definitely want to make sure that you're not keeping it on all day. I've seen people kind of like, go
Oh yeah,
all
I
day
do.
with it on there.
That's
Yeah,
me.
you just,
Here we go again with me. I'm a big dump.
you know, well,
It's
so,
okay. I'll
so
be a
you just
dump.
want to make sure that, if it says
Because
20
I
to
guess
30
the
minutes.
premise is if I keep it on longer,
You
I'll
think
get
it's
more
working?
out of it. Yeah. Is it hurting?
Yeah, exactly.
It's not. I don't think it's harming as much, but it's not working because the body has. It's not
No,
really.
you just walk around with conditioner on your hair for no
It's
reason.
nothing to soften the hair, but it's not really conditioning the hair.
Oh, okay.
You're just bringing it back to its regular pH balance to soften,
Yeah.
to be combable. But actually, conditioning hair where it's nourishing it, the hair is not nourishing the hair unless you adding some heat. You're doing vigorous exercise with it on at least 30 minutes. You're doing housework, but the housework got to be continuous, like an hour, hour and a half.
Gotcha. So you're saying another way, Sam, is, or and Taquetta, is this another way other than putting the heat on the plastic bag, maybe working out for 30 minutes because your body temperature is going out, do the conditioner, put the plastic cap on or the plastic bag or whatever, and then, do your workout or your housework or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're working out vigorously, like on a treadmill stuff, you probably got to take an hour. Now, housework is going to be an hour and a half. What you're doing is building up your body heat to open up your. Now, hooded dryers, if you have a hooded dryer, the bag hood or whatever, now it'll take 20 to 30 minutes.
Okay. All right. Taquetta, anything else that you want to add?
It was great. Nope, she said it.
And so give us your contact information.
Sure.
If
So
people want more
I am on
information.
Instagram. I'm on Instagram, not as much, but I'm on Facebook. It's Golden Slay Salon Suite. And also, if you just press call now, it'll direct the call to me.
All right. Golden Slay Salon, that's Taquetta, Washington. She's in the DMV area. Samantha Clea and she's putting Sabrina on her lips and people wonder, what's she doing?
Yeah, I'm addicted to her.
Sabrina.com, SABDRE.com, and you can order the products there. And you can also contact Sam. Her number is there. Sam, is there a code for people trying to or purchasing for the first time? Is there any type of introductory discount code or anything?
Yes, it's try me 15 or try me 10. You can use it to try me 10 the first time. The second time you can do try me 15. So you have to.
All right. So try me 15 and or try me 10. Yeah. Go to Sabrina.com for more information. So we talked to Sam and Taquetta. They told us make sure you do something to your hair. Moisturize it, shampoo it. When you shampoo, make sure you are stimulating your scalp. Get down into your scalp as opposed to just tossing your hair. One thing that I learned, make sure when you're rinsing out your hair, all of the hair is going in, in the same direction. That helps with tangles. And if you do need to condition your hair, put a plastic bag, a plastic cap, saran wrap, whatever you have at the house. And speaking of at the house, if you've got some olive oil, coconut oil, all of that is good to do something with your hair. This is not the time to try something new and different and exciting. just unless you're just going to twist it up. And, that's probably the extent of if you want to do something different. And just make sure that you can call Sam and or Taquetta or your own hairstylist. Reach out to them and ask them for advice and information so that you can make this transition very easy. Don't forget, either whether you have relaxed or natural hair, it's that demarcation line, the line between where your hair is natural and your hair is straight, the growth, where your hair is growing, that's really, really sensitive. Make sure that's moisturized, and the ends of your hair, which makes sense. That's the oldest part of your hair. It's been there the longest. So you need to pay extra attention to that. Is that it, ladies?
I think so.
You
I
got it?
think
All
that's
right.
it.
Samantha Clea with Sabrina, Taquetta Washington with Golden Slay and the DMV. Ladies, thank you so much for your time, for giving us all of
Absolutely.
this great information. I typically close with my Jesus calling. I had
Mm-hmm.
Todd Rutherford on earlier today, and I just want to read this again. As I said to you, Taquetta, before, I know Sam is familiar with Jesus Calling. This is such a wonderful prayer journal. It doesn't matter
Mm-hmm.
when you read it, it speaks to what you're going through. So that's why I know it's so anointed. And these readings, these last
Awesome.
couple of
Yes.
weeks, have really been on point to what we're dealing with now. So today, April 17th, it says, I am training you in steadiness. Too many things interrupt
Mm-hmm.
your awareness of me. I know that you live in a world of sight and sound, but you must not be a slave to those stimuli. Awareness of
Mm-hmm.
me can continue in all circumstances, no matter what happens. This is the steadiness I desire of you. Don't let unexpected events throw you off course. Rather,
Mm-hmm.
respond
Mm-hmm.
calmly
Yes.
and confidently,
Mm-hmm.
remembering that I am with you always.
Amen.
As
Oh,
soon as something grabs
amen.
your attention, talk with me
Mm-hmm.
about it. Thus, I share your
Mm-hmm.
joys and your problems. I help you
Mm-hmm.
cope with whatever is before you. This is how I live in you and work through you. This is
Oh,
the way
amen.
of peace.
Mm-hmm.
Amen.
If that is
Yes.
not apropos to what we're going through now, God
Amen.
wants us to have
Amen.
peace, and
Amen.
He
Mm-hmm.
is the author of peace.
Yes.
So
Yes,
we
he
just have
is.
to, those of us who
Mm-hmm.
are believers, have to believe that God knows what's
Mm-hmm.
going on and that
Amen.
He is
Amen.
still in control.
Amen.
Ladies,
Amen.
thank you again so much for joining us. Thank
Mm-hmm.
all of you for joining us on another episode of Coping with COVID. Please continue to
Yes.
share and post this incredible show right now with these two incredible ladies so that everyone can have all of this great information. I'll
Amen.
be back with you
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow with another Coping with COVID. Take care, God bless, and stay safe. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.